Everyone, this is Tashi, and you are tuning into the Positive Vibe Enthusiast. And tonight, I have my usual suspects with me. I have Tracy coming in out of Illinois. And we missed you last week, girl.
Yeah, I know. I
Where you been?
apologize. I had a client.
Oh,
Sister got to work still.
Shmoney. Get it.
I'm trying to tell you, it pay to be the boss, baby.
oh, all right. I heard that.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I did hear you're taking over the show tonight, and you're giving us some type of numbers game, I hear.
Yep, but we'll get into that in a second.
All right. And our other usual suspect is Siobhan coming out of H-Town. How are you tonight, Siobhan?
I'm good, but you know what? I'm so mad because how about I've been waiting to get my car washed, and waiting because I knew it was supposed to rain. Like I knew it was supposed to rain, and then I went ahead and got my car washed. And what happened immediately after? Torrential downpour. So I'm like, I mean, they were talking about Texas being in a drought, and I'm like, are you sure we were in a drought? Like, I probably could have ended the drought if I just got my car washed days ago because I knew it was coming. So,
I'd take rain over bird poop any day.
Yeah, I'll take that too, but
it's always one or the other.
In the drought here locally.
Yeah, I just got my car washed too, and you're right. I got the bird poop, the white bird poop crusted on my black tint. I'm like, ooh, you're so petty. And I drive a white car. Like, you couldn't just like poop on my roof, like the blend in.
No, they need you to see.
Say the blend in, huh?
That's what I was banking on.
They need you to see it.
I think like the windows give off a reflection or something, and well, at least if they sitting, I don't know. If they flying, that's uncontrollable.
Yeah,
but if
that
they just
definitely looked like it was an en route poop for me because it's on the driver's side window right now.
It's
like that was en route.
They want you to see their shit. Like, fuck you, bam. Right. He was your view. Check this out.
Yes, I believe the bird was traveling east at about 50 miles.
No.
He saw you with your clean car. I was like, "Oh, you stunting? You thought? Now what?"
Yeah. All facts. But that's enough about that. We will let Tracy go ahead and kick this show off, girl.
Okie dokie. So this is how this is gonna go. So the topic is it's 365 table topics questions. I'm sorry.
So what? Say that again?
It's 365 table topics questions. So it's not 300 in actual 65 questions, but I don't know where that came from. But anyway.
I'm like, wait, how much time do we have?
No. Oh, no. We're not going through them all. So this is how we're going to do this. So there are a total of 48 questions. I want everybody to pick a number from 1 to 48. Whichever your number is, that will be the question in which I would direct to everyone, but the person who picked the number is the one who has to basically answer first.
Oh God! What are their ranges? Like, do we get any hints as to like what the questions are in reference to? Are they like
so
or is it like anything from what's your facial routine to scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate your dad? Like, what kind of questions are these?
So they're definitely life questions. I will say that.
Yeah, let's just say it's random.
It's very random.
Surprises.
It's very, 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 very random. It's very random. Some of these questions are really good questions, and I can't wait to get to my question because I've already chosen. I just hope neither one of you chooses my question. But in the event if you do, I mean, I'll still give the same answer. But these are really good questions, but they're all pertaining to like life.
Okay.
And I can't really generalize it more than that. It's just they're just like life questions. Like.
Okay.
what ifs and do you think, or
All right, well then let's
what
get
would you type questions. Okay, so we are going to kick this off with you, Tashi. Go ahead and choose a number between 1 and 48.
I'll choose 48.
Okay, 48. Oh, wow, this is a good question. Okay, so question 48. What is one thing you would most like to change about the world?
Oh, I would like to change the fact that how closed-minded people can be. I would change the world's tolerance level. I think it needs to be raised higher. We should have tolerance, more tolerance. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah.
How about you, Siobhan?
I'm gonna say intolerance stems from ignorance. A lot of people who are racist and racially prejudiced usually don't know people who look different than them. And also, our education is a factor in that as well. The things that are being taught about other groups. So I would say I would change the amount of inclusive activities that people have with other cultures and ethnicities, and also the education in schools about actual history without events being omitted, so that things can be discussed. And also um, open communication about things. I don't think people know how to express themselves verbally well enough. And I mean, even when you speak the same language, communication is an issue because people don't know how to just have conversations about things. Hey, Tashi, when you said that thing the other day, that really bothered me. Or, hey, Tracy, I know that when you said this, you probably didn't mean it that way, but I didn't like it, and instead of being like, whatever, bitch, fuck you, just being able to sit down and say, okay, well, all right, well, why do you feel that way? Okay, well, this is how I actually meant it, and I didn't mean to offend you. Or, yes, in fact, I did mean to offend you because I don't like you, and here's why. Because maybe you did something to slight me, or maybe, we're both wrong. But whatever the case, I think that would be what I would change about the world.
And how about you, Tracy?
This is a toughie. I don't know where I would even begin. I'll just throw this out there. I think that one thing I would change, well, about the world, I would like to definitely end racism. If there was just some way that I could just zap it out and it be gone and we're just all equal, that would be one thing I would definitely change. Another thing I would be changed, I would make school free
That's a good one.
for life.
Mm-hmm.
That'll end all of that.
I feel like, why do I have to pay for an education when 1 through 12 I didn't pay for any of that? Why do I have to pay for it after that? Like, I mean, I get it, professors need to be paid, but how do we pay our other teachers? We pay them through taxes, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So why we can't do the same thing for college?
Because it's a business, that's why. But that's another story.
Yeah, I know, right? It's all a
I guess it's
monopoly.
your turn to pick a number, Siobhan.
You picked 48. I'm gonna go 23.
23. Question 23. Are you holding on to something that you need to let go of?
Yeah, probably.
Do you care to share?
Well, I will say if it's honestly the thing that I need to let go of is the fact that I'm mad at my mom for doing the exact same thing I'm doing with her. And that is not letting go of the fact that she's trying to save people that can't be saved. And as long as she's tied to them, I'm fighting and arguing with her about getting away from them to save her. And I need to let that go because it is an uphill battle. And as long as she feels bound to these people, me having the same conversation of, Ma, stop getting involved with this stuff is a waste of my time. I need to stop getting involved with the conversation. So I try to separate myself from it and just not hear about things that are going on. But one way or another, it ends up slipping out to me, and I end up finding out something, and I get worked up into a lather. And really, there's nothing I can do about it. And I know there's nothing I can do about it. That's why I tend to separate myself. But when it comes to my mother, she's the only thing. She's the only element of the puzzle that I'm actually connected to. I care about her, so that makes me invested in this. But ultimately, I don't care about any of the other things that she's worried about. So I need to just let that go.
Okay. Tashi, anything you holding on to you need to let go?
For me, it will be procrastination. I will start things lately and not finish them, not really. They put into the side lately. So I have to let go of procrastination and really be more action oriented. Okay. So I guess I'm holding on to procrastination and I need to let that go. That's what I would say.
That's a good one.
That definitely
How about you?
Is. So for me, I have a couple things, of course, I'm holding on to. I need to let go. My main one is worrying about what other people think as opposed to how I feel and what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess kind of somewhat basing my next move off of what someone else thinks when it doesn't benefit them. It has nothing really to do with them. So, I mean, that's one major thing that I need to learn to let go. Just stop worrying about what others think and just focus on me and what I want at the end of the day. Because this is supposed to be what I want and what makes me happy. Another thing I need to let go is toxic people. Person. Ex. I mean, I know that I really don't talk to them like that, but it's just still a thought there. I just need to just altogether just throw that away, let it go, just be gone with. And then I think that'll make things much better. But that's neither here nor there. That's pretty much it. Those are the main two things that I need to
I think that's another topic, Tracy.
Yeah. No, I don't
know. Show dedicated to that one.
No, we don't need a show.
I just want to just add on to what you were saying. I learned that a friend of mine had passed away this week. And one of the last things that she posted on Instagram was a picture of herself smiling. And the caption of the picture says, "Learning not to feel guilty about doing what's best for me." So I think that if that resonates, that resonates with me and definitely with what you were speaking of, and that we all just don't feel guilty. Everybody here is unique. I don't know why we look outside of ourselves to try to figure out what our next move can or should be, when in our reality, we're all individuals. We're one of a kind. There's nothing like us. We're all here to do different things. You know what I mean? So I have to remind myself of that sometimes. Wait a second, I got to stay in my damn lane.
I think validation plays a role in that.
But we don't. Why do you even need it? Who can validate you when it's only one of you?
Right, you're right. But that's to me where it comes from. At least, kind of on my part, I would say.
Yeah.
I can't speak for nobody else, but.
All right. Well, I guess we go on to the next number, y'all.
Okay, next number. So my number that I picked was number 21. And the question is, if you had to teach something, what would you teach? My answer is, for shits and giggles, I would definitely teach a sex class.
Ow.
Gobble 101.
Oh my.
Oh.
Throw baby.
Was we not just singing that earlier, Tashi?
Yes, I just no lie. Right before the show, Tracy is playing that song in the background. I said, "Wait a second, that's Siobhan's jam."
Yeah.
I said that's the song that was playing that the first Sunday Fun Day that we kicked it. Like that was the song that was playing before we. It was the soundtrack of the night.
And you know what? When I was playing it, I was like, "Hold on, I'm gonna play this," and she was like, "Wait a minute, that sounds like that's how Tracy be feeling," and I was like, yeah, you know?
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, but for real though, I swear to God, y'all. So all jokes aside, I really actually wanted to do one of these classes, and I was actually trying to set it up and everything. I just didn't know like how to even like how to even do it. Like, you know, where would I even start? Who would I even,
you know what?
invite to the class? Like, you know, it was crazy, but I was young when I thought of this. And it's so funny how I'm 35 now and I still want to teach this class.
Well, you should. And you know what? Especially now, you could do it virtually. You don't got to go to nobody's houses.
What'd you say? I could do it virtually, huh?
Yeah. Have all your stuff, whatever.
No, I don't want to do it virtually because, you know, you can video that and then that's something totally different. You know, it's one thing when we all in person, you know, it's all of us, you know, that's different. But
I think it's a great idea. Remember back when them Tupperware parties was a thing?
Yep.
I can see it. What'd you call it? Throat gang 101 or
what was it? Gobble 101.
Oh, gobble
101.
And look, and we all having turkey. We can call it turkey parties.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gobbling 101. Or gobble 101. Give me one tip that you would give in the class, Tracy.
One tip?
Yeah, just one. What's a prize piece? That don't give us everything. Just give us one piece.
It's so hard. I can't just give you one.
Just one tip, one thing you do, or one suggestion you would make that could be a game changer.
That could be a game changer. You know what? So I don't know. It depends though, because every man is different. Every man likes different things. It's just a matter of kind of, you know, I guess reading them, or maybe if y'all have like open communication during sex. But every guy is different, so I can't really say. But I have heard a couple suggest that you don't have to really suck the whole thing.
This is true.
It's just the head. If you just suction real good on the head, and throw a little spit in there and nod back and forth a little bit, good to go. I can't give y'all all my secrets without y'all paying me though. I'm sorry, that's gonna cost you.
Don't
this is gonna cost you.
Don't give too much.
And I felt like I just gave a lot because I just helped a whole lot of women who do not like doing that.
Well, look, I have to say is thanks to Tracy's workout plan. Okay. I'm the envy of all my friends. Hello. I ain't got to work at the mall again.
I mean, you found some 13s. Shit, at least a dude with a car. Like,
yes. All right. So what about
I
you,
pray
Siobhan?
my mama don't hear this.
Get you a trip to Cancun, Tashi. When your class coming out, Tracy?
Girl, I don't know. As soon as your sips and splits.
We might.
We should do a combo.
Do a 2-for-1.
I was trying to tell you we should do a combo.
Oh my gosh. If I could teach anything, I would teach people how to mingle in public. It is a lot of self-conscious and just I mean, for those who aren't self-conscious, the ones who are just completely unaware of their surroundings and not aware of other people, or don't know how to gauge body language and, hey, the party's over or that joke died, you need to let it go, move on to the next person. I mean, this seems like just kind of basic 101s in how to interact with people, but a lot of people just don't have it. And
you say they do not have mingle etiquette, huh?
They do not have it at all. And I would love to be able to teach that. It would help so many people. I mean, I think it would improve the confidence of so many people. And you don't have to be Mr. or Mrs. Personality to do it. It's just really gauging people. So yeah, I would love to be able to, like, wing woman, I guess, so to speak, in actually teaching people how to do that.
Yeah, I remember they used to have a show like that on like MTV or something like that, where they got these socially awkward men, and they had a gentleman that taught those type of classes to give them the confidence to have some swag to go out here and talk to women. But I think you're right; it can be used in all types of situations. So
Yeah.
it's not just to get a boo; it can be to get that connection, just to meet new people, new friends. So
networking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I'm like, yeah, it's not just dating, and it isn't just men. Because, and I'll say, women a lot of times are even worse at it than men, because I think in dating, women expect to be the ones pursued. So when it comes to like networking or having conversations too, a lot of them are just naturally kind of standoffish, and that they expect people to come to them too. It's like, get out and say hi, or get out and meet these people. Or I'll meet women all the time and say, yeah, it's really hard to meet people as an adult. And I'm like, well, it is hard to meet people as an adult, but part of that is you. So you've got to be willing to make the steps and actually introduce yourself, or shake a hand, or leave your house for that matter. Some of you aren't even going outside and say, oh, yeah, I can't make friends. Like, yeah, this is a you problem. This is where you have to figure out, okay, how much of this is me and how much of this is outside environment elements that is interfering with me being able to connect with people. So yeah, but once you get past the me part, all right, let's go out into the world and meet some people.
Hey, I'm with it. I think these are two master classes that I'm signing up for.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, we need to, real talk, put our heads together and come up with some type of women's club and start offering these courses or something.
Well, I actually know a women's club. I was telling, I think I told you off the air. I know I told Siobhan off the air. It's a women's club that I'm thinking about. I told her to send me the information because we all can bound together. Absolutely. Because they meet via Zoom. So maybe this can be an opportunity. Actually, I should ask them to come speak on the show and see if they want to. How can other women get involved in what they're doing? Because what they're doing sounds pretty positive, and definitely accountability coaching too.
Portion is positive.
What'd you say?
I said I don't know if my portion. I mean, it is positive,
yeah,
but
it is positive.
Would that even? How would that even tie?
Yes, women like sex, boo.
Okay, well, I was just making sure. I don't want to offend anyone, because I know I am a social butterfly.
I know you'll be fine. Yeah, like you'll be fine.
You say nothing to worry about there, huh?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I guess that would be nice, though.
For me, for a class that I would teach, I think I would teach people how to let things go, and to look on the bright side. If I could teach a class on how to let go and always see your glass half full, that'd be my class. And what's the saying? People forget that the glass is refillable. So that'd be more so for my classes, because like all the conversations I have with friends and strangers, people always tell me they leave feeling a little bit better, because a lot of times I hear and understand people's point of view through their lenses of what they're seeing things, because things that happen to us it's all perception. So I can definitely understand people's perceptions, but I just try to help people see another way. Think another way of your situation. Like, it may not be all bad. Maybe you're just looking at it, from that negative aspect. Let me show you how I see it, and hopefully it helps them. So that'd be the class I would teach.
I like
And laugh.
that.
Yeah, laugh more.
Like,
You all need to laugh.
everybody needs a little bit more of that fucking attitude of just, I mean, it's out of your control. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Go with the flow.
Okay. So, y'all want to go another round?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Tasha. Give me another number.
Let me go with 46.
46. Okay. Ooh. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things?
I am no longer worried at all.
Speak.
Wow.
Speak.
Zen master.
Speak.
Yeah, it took me a long time, but I no longer worry at all. But beforehand, I was always worried. Before I did, in my Ian Van Zandt voice, before I did the work, I used to be more worried about doing things the right way. So scared of making mistakes. Like, yeah, not realizing that mistakes are just, opportunities of like this. It's a learning experience. It's no mistakes. It's just, you're just learning. So, yeah, that's my answer. How about you, Siobhan?
I don't know that I would say worry per se, but I'm more concerned with doing the right things than doing things right, because you learn from making mistakes. So I'm not caught on the idea that everything has to be perfect in order for me to do this, or if I don't get it right, then people will laugh or whatever. It's just go ahead and do it. But I want to make sure that in the right things is what's right for me, not what's right for other people. And that's the other key piece too, is that in determining like what I'm doing is not, it has nothing to do with what anybody else has going on. This isn't a game of comparing myself to you or the next person or the person after that. It's what I've got going on. So I'm only concerned and interested in doing the right things that are going to get me closer to my goals. So doing it right, I mean, I can try and fail and hopefully learn so that I don't make the same mistakes again, but not concerned at all about getting it right out of the gate. Like, want to, but doing the right things is more important to me.
All right. I like that. How about you, Tracy? Tracy? Oh, no. I think we may have lost Tracy there.
I said, give her a second. She'll be back. But, yeah, she'll be back. But that was how did you get to the point that you stopped worrying when you said you did the work?
Yeah.
What was part of your process, Tashi, in getting to that point of not worrying? Because that's huge. Like, as much as I would love to say I don't worry about anything, there's still times when worry creeps in. I have, things that I tell myself to get myself back on the side of calm. But what's your process for getting there?
Well, I have to remember that everything
is
working. Yes. Yay, you're back, Tracy. I'm glad you're back. Siobhan had just asked me real quickly how did I get to the point of not worrying anymore? And what I was going to say is that I have to remember that everything is working in my favor.
Mm-hmm.
I have to just remember that everything is working in my favor. And I quickly remind myself that my job is only to ask and receive. So I need to stay out of the way of the how, or on how it's going to be received. So if everything's going wrong for me, like prime example, I woke up not too long ago. I had to write an offer that took me a little longer to write. And now I stayed up way past my bedtime. I have to turn around in the morning to be at a showing. And it was a lot of things going on. So anywho, all of these delays was really making me upset. Like, oh, I can't believe that these delays. And in essence, I was like 30 minutes to a deadline to submit this offer. And I got to the first property with these clients, and they're like, you know what? Let's forget about that offer. Let's put it on this house. So you see, that's one of those things of another reminder, like not to be worried. Like don't let these things get you, like, because old Tashi would be like, oh my God, like flipping out, like what the heck, like really irritated. New Tashi has to, quickly remind yourself, like, everything's working in your favor. Everything is working in your favor. So I guess I would just always revert back to what I know is true. What do you know is true? Because if you believe and have whole faith in God or the universe or even yourself, let's say you don't believe anything outside of yourself. If you have belief in yourself, would you ever let yourself down? No. Failure is not even an option. Things may not happen the way you want it to happen, but it will happen and how you wanted it, period. Like, so I stay out of the how things are going to get done. I just ask and I just stay my course. And quickly remind yourself. I guess to say there's no worry is put like this. There's no dwell. I guess a better term is I don't dwell on it. And my brain is so trained now that it's not going to last that long at all, because I know that these thoughts are things. So you just have to quickly snap yourself out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the key word is not dwelling.
I like it.
All right, Tracy, what about you?
Okay, so I would have to probably say both. And I say that because I try not to worry. I'm not going to say that I don't worry occasionally. I try not to worry because I feel like sometimes, like, when you do things, like, it's like at that point, it's kind of out of your hands. Like, you have to just wait for the end result. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you do what you do, it's like, that's it. So I try not to worry. I can't say that I don't, but I do sometimes. But I say both because it's not a matter of being perfect. I just feel like I want to do the right things right. So that, like you said, I don't have to do it again. And it kind of depends on how you're looking at it too. Like, if somebody is showing me, let's say, just for an example, somebody's showing me something, how to do it, I'm going to pay attention so that I know when it comes time for me to do this thing, I'm going to do it right so that I don't have to do it again. So I'd say both.
Okay. I guess we go on to another number. We still got time for another number.
Come on, Siobhan, give me a number. Somebody spin the wheel.
Give me number 9.
Number 9. Okay. What's a belief that you hold with which many people disagree?
Oh, that's a good one.
A belief that I hold that which many people disagree. I don't know.
I mean, you can always pass and we can come back to you.
Yeah, Pat, let me think on that one. Yeah, Tasha, you take it.
For me, that I believe that God is within all of us. So, but there's people who really believe that God is outside of themselves, and they move. They don't believe that. I believe I have the power to control my future, and some people believe that you don't. That life happens to them. I believe that we create life. That life, and some people don't believe that. That they believe that life happens to us, not for us. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm like, because I felt like that would sound kind of crazy that was coming out of my mouth. What do you think, Trace? Like, do you hold something that like you believe that other people like just be like, no? Mm-mm. I mean that. Oh, and I also believe in Bigfoot too. He out there. Bigfoot is out there, y'all. He is out there. I be doing my tree knocks.
Tree knocks? What?
How it go?
Anybody watch? It's some Bigfooters out there, and everyone knows to communicate with a Bigfoot, you have to tree knock. These are fun facts out there.
What's the knock? How is it like?
It's a secret
knock, knock.
Contact. I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what to do. First of all, you need to hop on a plane and land yourself in the Pacific Northwest.
Is it a certain tree we got to knock on?
No, it's not a certain tree. Like it's just they're in different neighborhoods. They all over. Like it's a lot of them. So what you do is you grab yourself a good old branch that fell on the forest floor. You pick it up and you do about 4 or 5 tree knocks and then you wait for them to reply back.
What was that again? So I have to make that noise and then wait for a responding.
No, thank you.
Yes, and don't forget your tree knocks.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and meet with
y'all by yourself. All by yourself.
Let's make that a goal for season 3, episode 1. Make that the season opener for the Positive Vibe Enthusiast. The tale of the day you met a Yeti.
And got the selfie with the Yeti. Tashi didn't stop it all. She done found Bigfoot and they BFFs.
I'm ready, but apparently it sounds like a few of y'all have found Bigfoot. Like, is this a Facebook group that y'all chat openly? Like, what's going on here?
No, it's actually a show on television. But for some reason, nobody ever has their camera around. But I won't be that person.
How convenient.
Exactly. Yes, I'm gonna have my body cam video on. It's gonna be released.
Okay.
But what about you, Tracy?
What is something that I believe in that others may disagree? I believe in astrology.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't believe in that. They don't believe in signs and all of that. But I really read deep into that.
I don't as much anymore. Like I used to, but now like I mean there are certain traits that like Libras or Scorpios or y'all Sages over there may have.
Don't do that.
But I'm more into numerology myself.
I believe in, and I know some people who don't believe in it, but I also believe in manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you can speak anything into existence.
You know what's tricky about that is that whether you believe in manifestation or not, it's manifesting. Have you ever had a friend that is like always talking like so bad about what's going on? And they don't understand like why this shit's happening, or they just talk about like, for example, like I've done it to myself. I'll go on and on about some type of negative aspect. This person's gonna get fired. This person's gonna get fired. Oh shit, my ass that got fired.
Damn, not them, you.
Like it's so funny. So you end up speaking that stuff like it's happening whether or not, because the subconscious cannot dictate between like what exactly is what. Like it accepts everything. It's like a garbage disposal. It's like, wait a second. I said they were going to get fired, not me. Oh,
right.
Shit.
Yeah.
All that subconscious heard is fired.
Right. You got to be careful what you put out into the universe.
Exactly. So yeah, I think that's funny.
So yeah, I definitely believe in that.
Has anything come to you, Siobhan?
Yeah, we rolling back around to you, baby.
Yeah, I got a couple things now. I believe that raisins don't have a place in tuna salad or chicken salad or.
Oh no, shorty, you done been to them cookouts?
Or potato salad. I believe that actually potato salad is the thing that can go in the trash at any cookout.
What?
I believe that yeah, potato salad is trash.
What? No, I'm not going. I'm not going. It depends on who make it.
That's the one thing I don't care who makes it. It's terrible. Just I love potatoes.
Not even the auntie with the roll on the back of her elbow.
All my aunties got rolls on the back of their elbows. Like,
no, you ain't never.
Salad. Like, I mean, you can have the greens, you can have the yams, you can have the baked beans, the mac and cheese. Like,
what about deviled eggs?
I'm not really on the deviled eggs either.
Me either. Now that is something that definitely can be in the trash.
Yeah,
for me.
I'll choose potato salad.
I second that.
Any of the salads with raisins in them, all that in the trash. I don't believe there's raisins in raisins. Just don't have a place outside of baked goods. Like, I'm sorry, but also I believe that it is perfectly fine to cut ties with any person who is toxic to your life, and it does not matter what their title is, what their connection to you is, be they blood relative, be they friend, whomever. So mom, dad, brother, sister, neighbor, teacher, best friend, whomever. If they are toxic or bring you down on any level, it is perfectly fine to separate yourself from them. I know it's easier said than done, but I think it is absolutely acceptable to separate yourself from anybody who is destroying your life on any level.
I agree.
I do too. I do too. Is it my turn for a question?
Yes, it is.
I actually saw another one on here that I wanted to ask, but I don't see it because there's a ton on here. So I'm just gonna pick a number.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, cheater.
Yeah, exactly.
You came up with the rules.
I'm not cheating. It's my game.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with.
Look, we know how she get down.
Right. I'm like,
whatever. Okay.
Uno too, huh?
Don't do that. No, I don't. Ooh.
What's the number, girl?
I'm gonna go with 11.
All right.
And it says, "Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength?" And I would have to say neither. It kind of just depends on the situation, circumstances in which you're crying for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could be from anything. You can be depressed, you could be sad from losing a loved one. You could just be letting go of some pent up whatever, anger, aggression, whatever, and crime may be the best way to release it. It's a number of reasons why somebody could cry. They happy. I don't think it shows a sign of weakness or strength. I know me, depending on the situation and who it is, if I'm crying, it'd be your best bet to get the hell away from me, because I'm probably crying because I'm trying to keep from beating your ass. So I mean, but that is a sign of strength, though. So because I'm holding back these hands that the Lord blessed me with, and if you, what he say, don't try me, try Jesus. I'm trying to tell you, but no, I don't really see it as a sign of like weakness or anything like that. I mean, it just kind of depends on the circumstances in which you're crying for, but that's my opinion.
I think the terms, I wouldn't agree with the terms they used in the question, that crying is a sign of weakness or strength. You're right. I don't think it's either. I think it's certainly a sign of vulnerability.
Yeah.
And where you said crying isn't a sign of strength, It's not necessarily, but I think it is brave to a degree to be able to cry, especially for a lot of people who, I will say, when I was
especially men.
Yeah, for men and for a lot of people, depending on their cultures, people are raised differently. That it's not okay to cry. I can say that when I was a kid, I used to get all the time like, "Oh, well, you get made fun of if you cry, so you're a crybaby if you cry." But then, like, it might be something that you absolutely need to cry about. So, like, what do you do? It wasn't until I got older that I realized, like, that was the most ignorant shit I ever learned, or one of the most ignorant lessons I learned as a child, is that you shouldn't be able to cry. Or, you know, granted, yeah, there are select situations that you might just be whining, you know, but when it's something that's really genuinely hurtful, or the time calls for it, people treat it like it's something that's so horrible to do. Like when my mom talks about I recently had a death in the family. Her sister passed away. And she talks about, like, I just broke down so horribly. And it's like, because you were taught that you aren't supposed to cry. You're still on the page that there's something wrong with crying. And there isn't. I cry sometimes now as an adult. There are times when I feel like, okay, yeah, I just feel overwhelmed, and it's good to cry. Like, it's cathartic. There's a release that comes with it. And this isn't like, okay, I'm stuck in traffic. Ah! You know, like, yeah, that's being excessive. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I was crying like that, I probably need to get to a doctor and get on some type of medication or something. But just knowing that it is okay for me to cry now as an adult has helped me tremendously. And I don't think a lot of people have had that or arrived at that realization or been given that permission. So I won't say that it's, I'm with you. Strength and weakness, I think, were not the right terms that I would use for it. I think that you're certainly in a state of vulnerability when you're crying, and I think that considering the context of which you were born, or how you taught, or what lessons you were taught about the meaning of crying and what that means to you, that it can be considered brave to be able to just do it.
Yeah. Okay. I think we all are on the same page. The only thing that I would add is, I had nothing to add. I was also raised in a house like where, yeah, you can cry, but you need to go on with that. Don't be crying in front of people. Go find yourself somewhere to be, you know? So yeah, but now if you got to cry, cry. But see, I'm now at the age where I'm crying tears of joy. I don't know, that's just started happening. Like, I cry just tears of joy a lot. I cry when I laugh, but that's been going on my whole life. So yeah, I'm just a crybaby. So.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think that's the grand old lesson of today is, like, if nothing wrong, and without disclosing too much, like when we had a moment, and I don't think that enough people feel like it's okay to cry in various situations or around different people. And I think it's very important to know who it's okay to cry in front of. And I've had more than one friend that, you know, who's had an emotional conversation with me or been in a tough spot in their lives and they felt they needed to cry. And when we were talking about whatever the situation is, they started crying, and they always apologize. Like, I'm so sorry for crying here. I'm so sorry for crying. I'm sorry for being like this in front of you. It's like, you don't need to apologize for something that occurs naturally. I mean, and it's just like, you know, if it was this is every single day, like, damn, every time Siobhan comes over here, she just bursts into tears. Like, all right, bitch, you know, it's time for you to talk about some type of ROI inhibitor or something like that. Like, you've got an imbalance somewhere. But when it's hey, I know that this isn't how you normally operate, and, you know, we're having an adult conversation, and, you know, given the context of what's going on, you decide to cry in front of me. This is a safe space. It's okay for you to have that moment here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody don't have that line of credit with me that they can cry here. Like, look, I know you're in a spot, but you and me don't have that kind of relationship, so you're going to have to pack this up. You're going to have to take the show on the road. Like, you got to find your closest outlet. It ain't me. But of those people who I do hold, close enough that it's okay for you to get comfortable in that manner and we can have that kind of exchange, it's all right. So I think it's important for everybody to know where their personal safe spaces are also, that kind of thing is acceptable and it is, a comfortable situation where you can say, yeah, we all grown now. Shit, I cry, you cry, it happens. Sometimes life gets tough. Stuff happens. It's okay.
Yeah. I know that Siobhan is dead on and she's a woman of her word because I lost 72 hours of my life in September. What was that? It was a holiday weekend. It might have been Labor Day weekend, 2020. I guess that's when I cracked. And thank God that she called me because I had totally forgot that I was even supposed to come over. Like I was so disoriented. Like it was the weirdest out of body experience that I had. And the crazy thing about it is a few friends were in town and I later spoke to some friends that I had seen too. And they were like, you know what? We knew something was off with you. And it was scary. It was weird. It was also strange because I remember everything I did and why I did it. But yeah, I definitely had some tears because I was like kind of like trapped in my head. But I had talked to I got freaked out. So I talked to a doctor and come to find out, he was like, first of all, 2020 has been stressful on everyone. He's like, everyone has been calling me with the same symptoms. like get in line. Dead ass. Luckily, I didn't have to take any medicine or nothing like that. I'm really going to attribute to extreme stress. And also, don't ever fall asleep with your headphones on listening to music, y'all. I mean, I had my head scrambled. Like, it was crazy. But, yeah. But Siobhan is definitely a woman of her word. And I think that if more people, like one of the questions asked earlier, things that we can change in the world, if we have more Siobhans and more people who will, like just that, hey, all right, we can stop, we can chill out, time can stop. You okay? Like we have more of that. The world will be a better place. Absolutely. So thank you again.
You're welcome. And thank you for saying that. That just gave me all the feels just now. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah. That was scary. I lost 72 hours of my life. And if people feel like that all the time, whoo, man, like we need to be more kind to people because if that's how like schizophrenia or extreme anxiety or something like that feels, no, thank you. I definitely be more kind to people, like, because that was scary.
Yeah.
But anywho, that was a good show, y'all. Look at us. We did shared, laugh. We got some people still looking for Bigfoot with me now.
Girl, whatever. Whatever. Look. Okay, I got one last question and we're gonna make this pretty quick. If you could instill one piece of advice in a newborn baby's mind, what advice would you give?
Can I go first?
Go first.
Listen to yourself.
Ooh, good one. Come on, Siobhan.
I'm going to say put yourself first.
Yes.
Always value yourself above everyone else. And I don't care what anyone says about, this isn't a lesson of you're better than anyone else. This is a lesson of you come before everyone else. So doesn't matter what it is. You can't help people if you're in the hole with them. You have to be in a spot where you're good. So you come first.
Okay. And I guess I would say take risks, but wrap it up.
Okay.
And that's my advice to the newborn baby.
Okay. Yeah.
this is a pre cruel. How do you say it? This is a preview of the sex masterclass.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got it.
Okay.
I was with you. I was with you there.
Well, okay. Take risks, wrap it up. This is also 101. Gobble 101. Take risks, but wrap it up.
Yes.
Wrap it up.
I want to give a shout out to
and just a tip.
Just tip.
Oh, wow.
Before we wrap up, I do want to give a shout out. A new baby was born this week on the 12th, just over 8 pounds. Baby Leo Goodman. Adam Goodman had another son. He just called me today.
Hey.
Yes, another son.
Congrats.
Got a new baby. Congrats.
Yes,
Aww.
him and mom and baby are doing well. So I want to give a shout out for that. And stay rest in paradise to Mercedes Moore. It was a pleasure to have called you a friend in this lifetime. And any positive words on the way
Anybody else
out?
that passed?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, and anybody else that passed?
Yes.
This year thus far.
Mm-hmm.
I was hurt behind DMX.
Oh yeah, DMX too.
Yeah.
All I kept thinking about was there was Brenda, Leticia, Tanya, Keisha. About 3 kills.
Tia.
I think he might have said my name on that too.
Yeah, Tracy, Stacy, Ron.
It wasn't me though.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. But yeah. Rest in paradise to everybody that has passed.
All right. Well, on that note, we will be back. Next week is the season finale. And we have
what do we have lined up for the finale?
Yes, and Siobhan has a huge announcement on our season finale too. So it's kind of going to be a hiatus for us, but also like a stay tuned for Siobhan.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So,
all right.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, so everyone have a good night, and we'll catch you next week for our season 2 season finale. Good night.
Good night.